Sup? You climb trash more often?
Dude,
Anyways, my name is Dan. I run here every weekend because I'm in the Navy. I can't really tell you what I do, but let's just say I'm on a team. LOL. Anyways, you want some Strike Force energy? It's my secret to success. Hey, have you ever been to Chicks? You should bring some of your friends from ODU. I'll show you how to get froggy. Just kidding. Anyways, want to see my Tacoma?
dude. So that's a
Oh,
direct quote from 50% of our training partners.
true. Let's be honest, 70%.
All right. So we're at the Team Showers podcast. It's Connor. Tyler's here too.
Yeah, check me out, dog.
Yeah. If you haven't listened to any of our podcasts before, I am a purple belt at Tidewater Jiu Jitsu. Me and
And
Tyler train together.
yes,
We
I'm a
talk about
black
Jiu
belt.
Jitsu and other stuff. So
It's mostly other stuff. Every now and then we'll talk about how, one of the Atos guys got fucked up. But
oh yeah, I wrote topics down. You
oh,
want to see
did
my
you
topic
really?
sheet?
Yeah, dude, let me see it. Oh, you didn't grab it with your left arm?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad all the studio audience is in on it as well.
Well, just to let you guys know, we probably will be hitting those for about 30 seconds tonight.
At some
But
point.
no, dude, actually, I want to talk about my fucking. No, I don't really want to talk about anything. But The Patriot, I watched that today, dude.
It was Mel Gibson's third finest work.
So hard,
Dude.
dude. I'm still going.
How jazzed up did you get when he's like running across the field?
Yeah, and then so the best part though of the whole movie is like when he's like his kid gets killed in the beginning, and he goes in the woods and kills all those fucking Brits, and
It's
his
like a
kids like
hatchet,
have
right?
to sit there and watch him fucking tomahawk a guy like unnecessarily long till he's just in a totally bloodstained shirt. That is the highlight of the movie for me.
Because then you're like, wow, and this reminds me of the time at the O'Hara family reunion.
No, we don't
My
do that really.
my dad
We're
took
pretty
last
classy joint. No, my dad tries to. He just, yeah, he's a man. Um,
in every sense of the word.
but
But
dude, Mel
anyways,
Gibson.
yeah, dude, fucking. And then I refuse to extend or to believe that he had like extensions in his hair. Will really want to feel like that was his natural hair.
I never even thought about it, and shame on you for putting that in my head.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, he's been rocking. He's been growing that out since Braveheart.
Oh yeah, dude, he kept it from Braveheart. Yeah, so what does it go like? Braveheart, The Patriot, Passion of the Christ.
No, in my list is Patriot third, Apocalypto second, and then that voicemail that he left his girlfriend. That's the greatest thing he's ever done.
Yeah. I like his.
I deserve to get my dick sucked in the jacuzzi. You fucking bitch.
I, I like his. I like his arrest tape also.
What's up, sugar tits?
Yeah, and then he's like, the Jews did 9/11. Like, it's just good.
I love how just absolutely fucking jacked he is nowadays. Like
Bro,
if you've ever like for the listener, just pull up a picture of like current Mel Gibson and it's fucking garden hoses, dude.
did you watch The Gringo?
No, I didn't.
Bro, The Gringo it's on Netflix. It is a just terrible fucking movie, but
Didn't
it's
he like made that himself, right?
yeah, he just
That's
went to a
really
Mexican
right.
prison and started having a camera crew follow him around. That was real life. But no, it's like yeah, he goes to a Mexican prison. It's a good movie, dude. It's a lot of action. It's so fucking stupid, but there's a lot of action. It's fun to watch.
Huh. Yeah, I think I remember reading that about Passion of the Christ. Like nobody would finance it because Hollywood is Jews. And so he financed it himself, but then he didn't have to like share money with anybody. So he raked it in pretty well on that one.
Sorry, my puppy just got back from a walk.
Uh, Did
More
he
like a
poop?
lay down.
Ask Stephanie if he pooped.
Did he poop? Nope.
Good.
He got a new harness. I don't think he likes it. It's a little big for him.
Oh, actually, I was actually looking at ours. We have a harness that Lula outgrew. So if you want it, I'll just bring it up to the gym.
We'll take whatever, man. Because up until I don't feel like spending or I don't feel like us.
Dude, pet shit's expensive, right? It's like $25 for like 2 strings of linen for a fucking leash.
Yeah, and then they just keep getting bigger when they're younger.
Sure, you outgrow.
Like I keep losing Zoom. There we go. No, Boy's a piece of work though. Goddamn, dude. I took him to the beach today and he was scared of the water.
So was Lula, but she goes into it.
Yeah. What do you think Mel Gibson would say?
What about the water?
Yeah. Did he direct Waterworld?
No, Kevin Costner starred in it though.
Okay. For some reason, I want Mel Gibson. Well, Mel Gibson was in some bangers, old school movies, dude, like Mad
Well,
Max and shit.
he
Like,
killed Gary Busey with a triangle in the first Lethal Weapon, dude. Did you ever see
yeah,
that?
he's just, dude, there's nothing
He's
like,
pure Americana. He is what every American male should aspire to be.
and he's cut. And the other part that makes him way cooler than us is he's Australian.
What?
Mel Gibson's Australian.
He's an Australian guy?
Google.
Oh, let me pull this up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, it's his name's Mel.
Yeah, what is he from? Melbourne or something? Is that what you're trying to say?
I think that's a connection I'm making.
Okay,
Mel
are we gonna
Gibson.
do a bag of bets on this?
Oh, wait, no, wait. He was born in New York. What the fuck? Why do I think he's Australian? Early
No,
life.
because Chris Hemsworth is Australian.
No, early life. Blah 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 blah
Because
blah
he was
blah.
in Mad Max and they filmed in Australia.
Oh no, because during his high school years, Gibson was educated by members of the Congregation of Christian Brothers at St. Leo's Catholic College in Wahroonga, New South Wales.
Huh.
Mel was 12 years old at the time when he got to Australia. He lived in Australia since he was 12.
Uh,
So, but that makes him cooler than like anybody else. It's just American because if you spend 6 years in Australia, that you're in the outback the whole time.
yeah, no wonder he felt so at home filming Apocalypto. He was around savages his whole life.
Apocalypto is a badass fucking movie,
Dude,
bro.
that is
Me and Stephanie watched it one time for her first time,
yeah.
and the subtitles were like two scenes behind the whole time. It was
Oh
fucking
no.
horrible.
That's a horrible way to experience that movie. But
Yeah.
so there's like I have a list of like movies that like are great movies by like a man's standard, but they're just absolutely unbearable to watch for a female. And Apocalypto is like number 4 on that list.
Stephanie, like you liked it, right, baby? She likes those kinds of movies. She's like cool with that. But yeah, that is one of them. The
What
Big
about
Lebowski.
the big about No Country for Old Men?
Yeah, no, dude.
Dude, I tried to watch that with her.
Oh, you know what drives them right up? You know what I put on me and Stephanie's first date?
Uh-huh.
A Beautiful
Shrek.
Mind. I was like, hey, this is a cool movie. You want to watch this movie? Like she came, like we went axe throwing, and then we got Mexican, and then my parents were out of town, so I had the house to myself. I was like, I'm gonna take her back, and we're gonna like
See, the
nothing
thing
happened.
is, I can imagine your plan was like, let me put on this bullshit movie. That way we start.
She gets bored enough to make out with me,
Yeah.
and then she never got
Watch
that
the whole
bored.
movie. Yeah.
So we watched A Beautiful Mind, and I'm sure the whole time she was like, and I was just talking complete horse shit to her, I was just making up stories and stuff, trying to be funny, and then like the stories just got weird because they just kept rambling on. Like I was like,
She's like, is this the guy that I'm dating? The guy that's in this movie? This is why you put this on?
yeah, this guy's fucking schizophrenic. Because well, that's what I thought. Like I was like, I'll make a joke out of this because this guy's schizophrenic, and I'll just act like I'm schizophrenic, kind of. But
Yeah,
that really wasn't the
that'll
thinking.
go well. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just started going down like this wormhole, like where I told her like she was like, "Oh, you lived in Charleston for 6 months?" I was like, "Yeah, I went to dive school. I was there for like at dive school for like 10 weeks, and then I met this guy, and he took me to this like weird house. It was like back down like a grove, like a plantation looking thing with willows and Spanish moss and shit. And like I just kept going with the story, and then I was like, yeah, and then like I got like roofied, and I think I was there for like a month because like all I remember was like this red room every day, and I got branded, and I was like, "Do you want to see the brand?" Like shit like that
Nice.
on the first date. So like the fact that she went on a second date and didn't think she was gonna get killed is incredible.
Yeah, that really speaks to some shit that she probably hasn't told you about that she's lived through in her life. She's like, oh, okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't care. We can keep those demons silent.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, it kind of did work out for you. You guys live together and have a dog.
Yeah, we got a puppy, brand new puppy. But
Yeah,
no, yeah. And then the second date, dude, we made out.
you fucking
We kissed, dude. We kissed.
yeah. Did you
I
take
was like,
did you take the
I,
skull out of your mouth?
yeah, I was like, 1 second, let me get rid of the skull, baby.
Yeah.
And no, I didn't like dip around her when we first started dating. I like tried to hide that. I tried to hide that I dip, and I tried to hide that I like CBD. But she tried to hide that she was a dirty. Never mind.
A dirty communist.
Kinda.
Yeah.
No, she
Ooh,
was addicted
dude.
to a flash drive.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit's rough.
I know, man. Fucking dude, you can just
Yeah.
charge them whenever you want.
Yeah. I know.
They're crazy.
I tried to hide it from Maria the first like 3 or 4 months.
Try to hide your tobacco use.
Well, my like nicotine addiction.
Dude, it is. That's a hard one to hide though, because like some dates are just so frustrating in the beginning that you're like, fuck. But dipping is kind of easy to hide when you have a beard. You can just tuck it good.
Yeah, but then you just walk within a foot of them and they smell like minty tobacco.
I that's why I dip Copenhagen snuff.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, it doesn't smell. It smells like shit, but it tastes like nothing.
What's up with
Kind of like
those?
eating pussy.
What's up with those Zin things? Aren't they just like powder in there?
I don't. I've never been like the pouch guy. Like I tried pouches for a little bit, but like I never really like got into it.
Yeah, it burns my my gums when I put it in.
Yeah, my arms look like shit, bro. I'm about to go put on a t-shirt.
Please do.
Huh. It says a shirtless guy.
Dude, I haven't.
But
Yeah, I was born without one.
yeah, just stay like. I bet you got leggings on too.
No, I don't. I took them
Yeah,
off.
so I think we should
Your
get
mom
into a
told
little
me.
more body shaming.
Okay, who's gonna be our victim? Like ourselves, or is this like self-loathing stuff in order to make us work out?
Like Eli, like guys like that, like jack dudes.
Well, we should we should shame him for just looking like an upside down triangle.
Yeah, just be like,
Be like, dude, how do you never
like,
fall over?
yeah, like, oh, you got all those muscles, but you can't do nothing with them, like shit like that.
Yeah. Or like when you're rolling and you know what we've been doing a lot lately, a lot more in the gym is like interlocking fingers on grips. I fucking love it, dude.
You've probably brought that. You've been like, okay, and then you pull guard, and this is the way you pull guard. You just hold hands,
Yeah.
and then you sit.
No, I mean, I just like it because it just sets the bar. Because like I'm gonna be a scumbag. I'm gonna,
Just
I'm gonna
slam
smash.
wrist locks.
I'm gonna slam wrist lock, smash your face.
Oh my god, that is like the worst shit ever. That's why I don't do it.
I
Like,
don't slam wrist locks. I'll just grab your wrist and bend it to make you pull your arm back.
Yeah, and like I don't know why. Like I feel like I'm a pretty strong guy, but I can never win in the mercy grip.
Because you have strong forearms but weak hands. It really is. You got to get one of those, the grip trainers, but you got to get the one with the individualized fingers that you can squeeze the fingers on.
Oh, I'm just gonna start practicing on my niece. Like I'm gonna be like, Annie, come here, and I'm just gonna squeeze the shit out of her hand until she cries.
No, you got to start.
That's fucked up. I'm just.
You know what else is really good is Indian burns.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's a good training method.
I like nuggies too.
What else is good?
Have you ever been like joking around with like a chick and like just put a little too much like power into it, like out in public?
No, but I have like almost like heard Maria just like fucking around at home.
So one time I was like hanging out with this chick and we were at the oceanfront getting drinks. It was like Sunday, like kind of hanging out thing. And like we were leaving like one bar and she like pushed me and like she was like right next to the bushes and like we were right in front of Waterman's and I pushed her back, but I pushed her way too hard and I like shoved her and she went flying into the bushes like in front of like the outside bar and it was kind of packed and I was like standing there like just shoving a girl and I was like, just kidding, guys. Like
that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Dude, girls have terrible balance.
It was the most like dramatic, hands flying, like, and like she had like long
like she was
hair
falling
too.
into a pool. Like, oh,
Yeah.
like Hans Gruber at the end of fucking Die Hard.
And then one time with Stephanie, like I was joking around with her in the parking lot at a Farm Fresh, and I like grabbed her by the back of the neck, and I was like, if you ever do that to me, like just joking, like not like not like a weird crazy thing.
But everybody else saw it as that.
Yeah, and like this old lady like grabbed her purse and was like, and I was like, just kidding. Like you shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't do that kind of stuff just because of that.
No, I mean it is kind of funny. You just got to pick the right spot.
Yeah, you got to find the humor in everything.
Yeah, you know what I like to do is I like to use like a really angry tone and then just say like goofy things.
Like I fucking love you.
I fucking love you. I'm gonna put a feather up my butt and then write it out in paper. I'm gonna dip my fucking feather in my butt. You know, whatever.
I like saying like really. What? It was just a joke, baby.
Stephanie, this is an intimate conversation between two friends.
Yeah, that's gonna be broadcasted to the world. That's why I gotta be careful about like some of the things I say.
Nah, fuck it, dude. We just gotta go full renegade. Who's
okay?
I can't cancel myself.
No, I like to say like really fucked up things in like a loving tone. I like to be like, God, baby, I just want to slam your head through that dresser.
Yeah, it's because like affection makes you feel weak. So like in order to feel stronger again, you like have to like threaten violence. You know what I mean? It's a typical Irish Catholic thing.
It's yeah, I feel like ashamed that like I have good feelings.
Yeah, like we have some like open people at the gym that are like mentally healthy, and every now and then we'll be drinking or like they'll have a good training session. They're like, "All right, man, love you, buddy," and I'm just like, "Yeah, cool. Like I appreciate your friendship, but it's like I ain't no fucking.
I don't even like. I get weird when people like call me their friend when they're like, yeah, we're friends. I'm like, what the fuck?
And now that I know that, I'm gonna be like, yeah, my best friend Connor.
Oh, dude, that makes me so. I'm sorry, but that makes me uncomfortable. Like when people are like my best friend, I'm like, I don't know how to, because I don't know what a best friend's supposed to be, dude.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like I didn't have like I wasn't good at making friends when I was younger, and now people like me. It's weird.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of like, ew, go away.
Yeah, like when I first I first started getting like. When I like people invited me to group chats and shit, like I was like, ew, God, what are you doing?
Or even like you go to like a party, especially like I think you might have dealt a little bit with this, but like when I was 18, I moved out to Chicks Beach. So I like found a group of Cox kids to like hang out with. And it was always just so weird being like, yeah, am I like friends with these guys? Or like,
yeah, am I like, or is this just like a cool like new person to bring around? Yeah, dude. Like, no, I didn't really start like, cause like when I was like partying and boozing all the time, like I wasn't the best person to be around ever at all. So like I would have like one or two buddies that I hung out with, but like when I started doing jujitsu, like people actually like people started to like me and shit, like cause I wasn't doing fuckhead shit on the side, and or just being a dickhead all the time, and then like. It made me feel weird, like when people like wanted to be my friend and like invited me places and shit. Like I was like, "Whoa, dude!"
Yeah, it's like
somebody was like,
"Why do you like me?"
Somebody was like, "Hey, you want to like, go get lunch?" I was like,
Then what are we gonna? We're gonna like talk to each other while we
like,
eat?
what do we do there?
Are we gonna sit at the same table?
Like, what? No drink? I don't drink, and they'll be like, "Yeah, me neither." I'm like,
yeah,
"What? Why?"
It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, they're like, it's morning. I'm like, oh, well, that's just what I thought. Like, because there was like years where I didn't hang out with people without booze being involved. So it was like real weird, like making friends that way. This podcast has taken a turn for like a weird, deep thing.
No, we got to keep steering into it. Eventually, we're going to start crying.
Yeah, on friendship.
Like, we can't release that.
No, dude, but it is weird. Like, I don't know, saying it out loud. Like, I didn't really have friends for like years. You just people you party with, and then like if you don't talk to them for a week, like nobody gives a shit. But like now, like if I don't talk to like some of my friends for a week now, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I wonder where the fuck they went.
Yeah, and for me, it's like so I moved up to like I had some friends, and then I moved up to New York, and I knew like fucking zero people. So and I'm like kind of antisocial, like kind of some would say like a Sigma,
like a 36.
No. Yes, but a Sigma male. I found that on the other day on the internet. I think it really applies.
What does that mean?
It's pretty much like you're not as much of a douchebag as an alpha, but like you're still pretty fucking sick.
You're like the outlier.
Pretty much, yeah, the 1%, some say. But but like living in New York, you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking go to jujitsu, do drugs, and fucking go watch Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, you were a big Malcolm in the Middle guy back then? That's what I got out of that whole thing.
Yeah, I binge that. But yeah, it's just like, you kind of get used to like not hanging out with people, and then it's kind of weird doing it, like
Oh
especially in
yeah,
the like
like
mid to
because
late 20s.
when I first so I stopped drinking. Really, I mean, I've drank a couple times since then. They just have not been good experiences. Like
Yeah.
I've drank 3 times since I quit drinking. But like when I first stopped drinking, I was like hardcore, like not doing shit except for like just dude, like all I did was go to jujitsu, go to yoga class, and go to the gym for like fucking 4 months,
It's
like five.
trading addictions.
Yeah, like I just went and I wasn't hanging. I didn't hang out with people. Like I just went home and like went to places and like did whatever. Like the
Mhm.
first fucking date, like person I hung out with after I quit drinking was Steph. So like date, like I went to like a party or two, but it was always like I didn't really want to be there. And
Mhm.
but like yeah, dude, like I just like fucking delved into that shit, and then like I didn't care to make friends, so I was just like say hi to people and leave, and like it's kind of cool like that actually. I kind of miss it.
Yeah, that was one interesting thing about going out on Saturdays. Like I was DDing, and you just see people get like progressively more drunk, and you're like, damn, I be acting like this.
Oh, bro,
Like when
yeah,
I'm
like,
fucking
but
shit faced, like
like, oh, like the talking that people do, like when, like
they're
how people talk to you once they
just
start getting a little bit drunk.
yeah, and they just like people talk like this close to each other's face.
Yeah, like
And
they're
it's like,
trying.
bitch,
They're
there's
like,
a pandemic on going on.
yeah, like I mean, I don't care about that,
Yeah,
but
fake news.
like, come on, make out with me, baby. But no, it's just like it's like, dude, it's just it's him. Like when I was like, I quit just out of shame, like of
Mhm.
embarrassment, like of the dumb shit I did over
Yeah,
the fucking years.
you just showed your ass like one too many times.
Oh, every time. And I drank like 3, 4 times a week. I was partying, and I was fucking getting blackout drunk, looking like a dickhead every night.
Hmm.
It was fucking retarded. So,
Yeah.
guys, if you feel uncomfortable about not drinking,
Yeah, in the link
can
to
be
this
cool.
episode, we'll post a map for your local AA meetings.
Don't go to AA. Just like
I'm
don't.
kidding. I'm not gonna
It's
do that. Just drink White Claws, dude. I know a
no.
lot
I
of
mean,
people don't do
AA is cool if it's what works for you. Like I went to one AA meeting and it worked because I was like, I'm not gonna be like these guys in 10 years and have to go to this shit.
that.
Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something now to like change it so I don't. This isn't what I have to do because like the lifelong AA people are so fucking lame, bro. They'll be there and they're like, "Oh, I've been going to a meeting every night for 35 years." I'm like, "What the fuck, man?" And then they're like,
Well,
and
yeah, and
then like,
it's also their community too, Like we have
yeah,
jujitsu, that's our thing, but like some people don't have anything and they just latch to the first thing they see.
yeah, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that, but to be in there and be like. Still, every time I see an open sign on a bar, I just get that pool, and I'm like, bro, I feel like such a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, I think everybody thinks of themselves as a piece of shit, but you probably, you know, maybe done a few scumbag things, but haven't we all?
Yeah, I mean, everybody does scumbag shit. Like, but it's just how you feel about your scumbag shit. Like, if you can always like look at somebody else and be like, well, they do the same shit. That's why you gotta like cut. If you want to make like a big change, you gotta like cut shitty people out so that you can't have like somebody to compare yourself to and be like, well, they do this, well, they do that. Like, it's the
Yeah.
same thing. Like, surrounding
Well, I'm
yourself with
not
good
that
people.
fucking guy.
Yeah, yeah. Like, what? Well, that guy's fucking. Dude, he got locked up for 6 months. So at least I'm not him. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
sure.
mean?
Hmm.
And that's what sucks about my work industry. That's why I can't save any money because everybody just fucking blows their wad on dumb shit.
Yeah, fucking. I don't know. I feel like you guys have been doing better since it's been $1 grill items at 7-Eleven.
Oh, bro,
You'll be able to save
my
some money
cost
off of that.
my cost of 7-Eleven has gone significantly down since all these sales. My points are running up, dude. Fucking A.
Did you do like a pie chart with your financial advisor? and like
No, that's actually something I gotta work on. I have to like be able to. I have to track my spending better. Like I'm saving money fine, but like I could probably save way more money,
yeah.
and it's just because like I don't know. But yeah, it's whatever.
But
No, 7-Eleven though. I've actually been going to 7-Eleven less,
Hmm.
like significantly less.
Yeah, me too. I've only been getting like drinks from there. If I
Yeah,
want
I'm
Gatorade or something, I'll stop home.
I'm trying to get a little healthier with like coming back from the injury and everything like that. So
Yeah.
like I'm gonna start getting on the Peloton more because I think like just general blood flow like helps with everything. So I'm gonna do that a couple times a week. I'm gonna put my shoes together after I get off this call, and I'm gonna get everything hooked up. So in the morning I'm gonna jump on there at 4 a.m. and I'm gonna ride like Jocko.
Good.
Good.
Good. You gotta, I'm really making, you have to do this. You have to take a picture of like whatever surface the Peloton is on and then post it to your story.
Oh, I was just gonna dump a glass of water like on it and be like like down but not out.
Dude, that's honestly how it was at Open Mat today. I opened up the back door and at the end of training, I looked at the thermostat and it was like 82 degrees inside the gym.
Yeah,
Like, yes, dude.
I was gonna come, but I was, you know, I watched the first 40 minutes of this morning. I watched the first like 40 minutes of the Patriot with Stephanie, and then she was like, "I really want to watch the rest of this," so I had to pause it till she got done with her eyelash appointment, which her eyelashes look fan fucking tastic.
Steph, come
Um,
here.
she's not coming in the picture. Um, and then what else did I do? And then we cleaned up, and
Nice.
then but between I got busy watching 6 hours of Revolutionary War history.
Nice. What was the most interesting thing that you thought?
It was just kind of on in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I've paid attention a little bit, but like oh the German soldiers that fought that the English hired,
Mm-hmm.
the German soldiers were some motherfuckers, bro.
Mm. They talk about the South Carolina campaigns and the Swamp Fox going out there killing motherfuckers.
No, I don't remember that well. I didn't pay attention that good. Like when
Yeah.
I put on a history documentary, it's just for me to like look over every once in a while and feel smart while I'm scrolling through Instagram.
Yeah. And but the thing is with those History Channel documentaries, you got to be careful because you'll be watching one about like, the fucking like the Barber states, about like in the 1700s. And then 20 minutes later, you look up and it's like Adolf Hitler.
Oh, dude. So
They always link it back to Hitler. I don't understand how.
when the quarantine first started, I was definitely on a watch list because I couldn't stop watching like fucking just these like 20-minute biographical things on like Stalin, fucking Heimlich Himmler, fucking all these motherfuckers, like just constant Nazi Soviet Union shit. And they were probably like, okay, this guy's the one.
Yeah, well, if anybody they were looking through the list for like whoever stormed the Capitol, and they were like, "How did this guy not make the list? Was he
Yeah.
working that day?"
Yeah. Like where was he? He had to
Yeah,
be
he
here.
had to be there. He probably just left his phone at home.
Yeah. Like, dude, he's covering this up. Okay, he definitely put his phone in somebody else's car. Bowie,
Dude,
stop digging at that shit. 1 second.
yeah. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
So on Friday night, my buddy that came up and met us, him and I went and got a drink in line, and we were standing behind these two black dudes and a black chick, and we weren't saying anything like charged, but we just noted how quickly like a documentary about the like January 6th incident came out. Like
Yeah.
after like a week later, a documentary came out. And then we were just like, yeah, they really wanted to control that narrative pretty quick, right? And then we just got like stink-eyed by like all three of those people that were in front of us.
You know,
Right around, and they were just like, yeah, what the fuck?
when you're speaking facts,
Yeah,
bro.
people don't like to hear the truth, man.
I don't know, man. Like everything's so fucked. Like with just the change of like, not so much change. Stop fucking that. But like,
Oh, wait, Bobby's about to jump in.
oh, nice. Oh, he's good. He'll be a good guy to have about talking about storming the Capitol.
Oh, what's up, dude? Speaking of storming the Capitol, what's good? Oh, hello.
Sorry if I'm not paying attention too much. I got this fucking dog, bro.
Speaking of storming the Capitol,
Yeah, there's the cold. She was the one.
I figured I'd just talk to him for a bit.
what's up, Bobby?
What's up, fags?
How you doing?
Oh, we don't use that language on this fucking podcast.
Oh, wait, did we get PC or that we're starting to get canceled?
No, Connor.
No, I've been doing a lot of reading lately on
Yeah, name a book.
CRT.
Oh, yeah, you guys want to say what's up to JR?
Oh, what's up, buddy?
What's
What up, dude?
How y'all feeling?
Dude,
Oh shit!
Oh, you shaved
on?
the stash?
We're on the podcast.
Oh my god, what's happening? Yeah, the stash had to go. It'll make a comeback someday.
you look handsome, buddy.
Oh, you guys look handsome.
Oh, dang, my seat's taken now.
Check out Ollie right now.
Yeah, let's see. Oh,
You know, Bobby, we're trying to stay on topic for the podcast, not
Hey.
tour your fucking house.
Tyler,
yes.
Bohemian Grove, look into it.
Oh,
Oh,
JR.
bro.
So listen, this is what
Are we
were just
getting
talking
into
about.
it?
So I was talking to one of my buddies on Friday, and we were just noting how like a documentary about the January 6th like Capitol thing came out on like January 14th, and we just observed like how quickly they wanted to control that narrative. Like HBO put this documentary out.
Oh, this narrative's huge. I mean, this was the January 6th thing was such a huge win for a lot of people. Huge win.
What
On
kind of
both
people?
sides.
Um,
Well, dude, did you see what Biden said now? He's like, well, if you think you're going to overthrow the fucking government, you're going to need
yeah,
F-15s
you're gonna
and
need
nukes.
nukes and Harriers.
Yeah, and not to just get all my fucking information from memes or anything, but I'm pretty sure like it was just a fucking bunch of unarmed civilians that walked into the Capitol, and you called
Yeah.
that a fucking government overthrow.
I don't think they were. I don't think they were able to get like a single weapons charge on anyone there. I think to this day, I think they still haven't. Fact check me on that. Totally unrelated. If anyone's thinking about getting into investing, Hunter Biden's artwork could be a sound opportunity for us. And ignore the fact that you can buy it anonymously. That's not important.
Ooh, I like
Oh, bro, so
I'll take a look at his gallery.
dude, do you guys look
You
into
are the
like
content they need for this podcast.
bro, do you
Bobby,
do
hand
you,
the phone to JR real quick. Do me a favor.
all right, do you follow like cryptocurrencies and shit?
I don't know much about it, but I have a general idea.
So there's this other shit where you can like sell a digital copy of something for like millions of fucking dollars.
Yeah,
Like they sold like a picture of a Ferrari for
pictures, yeah.
$500,000 on a flat, like on a fucking just nothing.
Yeah. What's that called? Like they're selling GIFs and memes for like thousands of dollars.
It's crazy,
You know what
bro.
it's called? Like crypto pictography or some shit
No,
like
my
that.
butt-
I don't even know.
This dude I work with is like super into baseball cards, and he's like, "That's the next step, dude." Like he
Yeah.
sells his baseball cards for a lot of money.
Yeah, I did read that like basically all the COVID stimulus checks have created value where there isn't stuff. So if you think about like the inflation that's happened in everything, you know what I mean? Like it's like things are worth substantially less, and people have had this surplus of money that they basically just started attaching value to things that are valueless. You know what I mean? Like
I've been
things like
seeing-
GIFs.
Yeah.
This sounds like you're one step away from putting on a fucking horned hat, buddy.
It sounds like everyone is just walking into a big trap, and everyone's on board with it. Everyone's just like, oh yeah, here we go.
Have you gotten vaccinated?
Come on, cuz.
Don't put him on the spot like that.
Well, I have.
What that one
Do
guy
I
said?
look vaccinated to you?
I have Johnson and Johnson. I got fucking Moderna. I got all them motherfuckers. One sweep.
Hey, if I were you, I'd stay post. I would stay up to date on what the World Health Organization, the CDC, are putting out, because they're doing a lot of stealth editing at night as to what's safe and what you need to look out for.
Dude, I
And
like how
there's this other site. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a government site where they don't correlate necessarily yet. They don't correlate symptoms to actual vaccinations, but it's a website you can go on to report things that have happened to you after taking a certain medicine or vaccination. They take that data on board and, they do stuff with it. That's where they kind of start getting data from. And there are some patterns starting to appear on that website with like blood clots and other shit. I can link you guys if you need me to.
Wow. See, this
Bro,
is
because at the end of the day, small sample sizes, like trial samples, are not really enough to know what medicine's going to do to a population.
Well, no shit.
Melting pot like America.
Yeah.
No, that's the biggest thing about it is like everybody's like jumping. Like when was it cool to start like trusting pharmaceutical companies? Like why the fuck is it like the
I don't understand how
they know what's right.
I don't understand how the same people who think Condoleezza Rice crawled into the World Trade Center to plant thermite are now thinking that like the government really is pushing vaccinations so hard because they care about everyone's well-being. How do you flip-flop over the course of 18 years that hard on government ideology?
No, it's not the same group, dude. The same group that's into the vaccinations is the people that were on Occupy Wall Street. Like they've taken Occupy Wall Street and they've just pushed it to how they wanted because like they were making headway when they were doing that. And then all the race stuff came and never mind, I'm not getting into all that shit.
Well, all it took was for them to put a rainbow in their profile picture.
Yeah. Pronouns.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, this is the guy running Citibank. I go by he, him." And like, "Oh, this guy's not so bad."
This is all divisive.
There are some like valid social justice causes that have just been absolutely hijacked for I don't even want to call it like capitalist causes, like crony capitalist causes, and have just become a fucking joke. Nike just said they're like for and by the people of China. You know what I mean?
Well, also it's like it opens up a whole new sales side because now you're going to have men, women, and then gender neutral clothing. And that's what they're going to be putting out in 3 new lines. And people are going to buy like gender neutral underwear because they're like, well, it doesn't fit a dick and it doesn't fit a giant clit. So it's like fucking.
What if that brings back JCPenney? Like JCPenney opens up like a trans department.
Yeah, or like Victoria's Secret's new fucking like goddamn lingerie line where it's like fat chicks and t-shirts.
I mean, big is beautiful. Big is beautiful.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I think in terms of the COVID vaccine, I think those in power want us to get it a little too badly. Like they're just really, really pushing it. And it could be as simple an explanation as that the lobbyists for the pharmaceutical lobby own them and they're getting paid off every time the government pushes another fucking vaccine. Or it could be something a little more nefarious that I think you guys should figure out.
I'm saying
but I gotta go. Namaste.
Namaste. One love. Good seeing you.
I'm going to say the same thing about the fucking first wave of vaccinations that I did about the first generation of the Nissan Titan with a Cummins diesel in it. You got to wait for them to work the kinks out.
Oh,
you got to wait for the first wave. You got to wait for all the factory recalls.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to wait for all like the fucking just what do you call it? Infertile men? You got to wait for all that.
Men.
Well, that's what I'm banking on is like there's going to be a high demand for unvaccinated sperm, and I'm just going to sell it by the bottle.
Yeah.
I'll put some ads on Craigslist or something, or like get some of those little like signs you see on the corner of the boulevard.
My freezer right now looks like there's been a woman saving breast milk just because of this.
Is that why you got that pump?
Yeah, dude. I just got bags of this shit. It's just unvaccinated semen.
You got a fleshlight and then like cut the back off of it and then just,
and I just fucking
right
blow
into
it.
the cup.
Oh, we were out. Yeah,
you guys are tackling the real issues here.
Right,
yeah.
Sure. Like as soon as JR left, it devolved into selling sperm.
Well,
that was the highest IQ moment of the Team Showers podcast. Is everything that JR said.
You guys gotta invite him more often onto your show.
He's like, I did my research. There's government websites, and I'm like, bro, I don't go to anything that doesn't end with .com. Like, what the fuck do you think this is?
Yeah, I'm a pure headline reader. What do you expect?
Yeah. I don't actually ever click any of the links that I send people. Yeah. Like, I'm just like, do you see this fucking bullshit?
The most amount of research I do is I look at the name of the website. If it sounds legit, then I believe it.
Yeah, like BuzzFeed, fucking, yeah.
Oh, little schmoosh.
No, I get all these Apple alerts on my phone now, and so like the news alerts because I haven't turned it off yet. I got a new phone, and I've been following this whole collapsed building in Miami thing a little too closely.
Yeah, I was scrolling through YouTube. My recommended shit this morning, and I saw that. Well, give me some background on that. Like, why
Actually,
is that
I
happening?
haven't been following it at all. I just click on the headlines and look at the pictures. But
Yeah,
from
he
what
did.
I've seen, there's like
Apparently, they just looked at it, meaning Lauren and Justin, and it says there's 9 dead, and they're still looking for 150 people.
Holy
yeah, because
shit.
they were washing out underneath the foundation. You know why that is? Because they didn't call in the boys. They needed to drive power right there.
Oh, they didn't call 811?
No, it's
before
no.
you dig?
It's because Miami got built up so fast that they just started like building shitty buildings on like fucking land that was disappearing, and they didn't put any like real substructures on them. So like substruction foundations. That's what I think. But I'm just a fucking dummy,
Hmm. You were so happy saying these words.
huh?
You were just
You
so
sounded
stuck
like
to foundations.
You sound like you know what you're talking about.
I do kind of like I know how to put the foundations in. I don't know anything about designing them really.
You know, it's funny. It's funny that's what you're so knowledgeable about, because some could say that construction workers are the backbone of this country.
They are. I would like to say that we're the toughest. We're the toughest men in the world.
Some would say
I think that farmers are the backbone of this country. I think that women are the backbone of this country.
I
You
don't
ever
know.
Yeah,
see
that's
the-
pretty
have you ever
much
seen
Joe
the
Biden's
campaign?
campaign.
Have you ever seen the campaign?
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, the one where
Yeah,
he's
he goes,
when the
I
kids-
think the fuck. What does he say in there?
I don't know. The truth.
it's worth a Google.
I think the Asian Americans are the backbone of this country. He does
Yeah.
like every demographic.
Dog,
He's-
my
he's
dog is
just
sleeping
going
next
to
me,
every
so
little
cute.
place.
Yeah. So how's training going out there, Bobby?
It's going good. Me and JR hit it pretty good this week, but we also put a class through, so that was pretty cool. You have some more people coming your way for sure.
Hey, nice.
Wait, what do you mean you put it? Are you working like you're a instructor?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. You probably told me like 5 fucking times, and
I definitely told you, but you do not remember a whole lot, which is
No,
okay.
He remembers things. He just doesn't listen.
He just doesn't listen.
Dude, I just wait for my turn to talk. You guys know that.
Yeah. So what kind of shit did you guys work?
Oh, I mean, all right. First off, the room for the team practice is like 1,000,000 fucking degrees. It's so goddamn hot in there.
I like it like that, dude.
Dude, I hate it. I can't. You can train for like 20 minutes and then I'm dead.
I like it, dude. I think it's nicer having everybody's sweat like mixed together, and like I like to like knee cut and slide 5 feet past somebody's side control. Like it's what I grew up on.
The knee cut to north-south choke
what I grew up on.
Strictly no gi technique.
Yeah.
Only accessible after like 80 degrees.
No, but I mean, when you're not used to it and you are like training hard, like it can get annoying. Are you guys striking with it like that?
We're doing everything with it like that. We're doing wrestling that way. We're doing kickboxing that way. We're doing wall work that way. Jiu-jitsu that way.
Probably a lot
like,
of
so
slipping.
the jiu-jitsu classes aren't like that, but the MMA jiu-jitsu is that way.
Probably a lot of slipping around and shit, right?
Yeah, you just can't really get your footing all the way. But aside from that, dude, I'm just like I get exhausted in like fucking 3 rounds, and I'm like, God damn.
If you didn't try to eat so healthy and you got like the high doses of sodium that me and Tyler get in our diets with our taquitos.
I actually do get a lot of sodium, but I don't know. Maybe I need more Takis or taquitos.
Taquitos, Takis, anything
well,
that
Bobby,
you don't think you should eat works.
I'm gonna write you a prescription for at least 6 buffalo chicken rollers every day.
All right, I can make that happen.
Okay.
And then you're also gonna need a mint for your butthole because that shit gets hot.
Oh my god, dude. So today I made CBD coconut oil. And
you told me about this.
I put it in a shot of espresso, and I must have done like 3 or 4 tablespoons of like THC or CBD coconut oil. And
Oh, we don't
and
do the weed.
yeah, I did drug test. And so I fucking like like at 11:30 I felt the rumbles in my stomach, and then I spent between 11:30 and now I've pooped 6
fun,
times,
kids.
and it's been green.
Stay skeptical. Don't become Gary.
Yes, don't become a Gary. Hi, Annie, how are you?
Hi.
Hey,
What's in
bonjour.
the
Comment
background?
allez-vous?
Tyler.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, hold on. Let me read this to you real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, let's read it out loud. Read it aloud. Everybody bring the
Say
audio.
Connor.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Hey.
Bring it in.
podcast.
Sup, you climb trash more often? Anyway, my name is Dan. I run here every weekend because I'm in the Navy. Can't really tell you what I'm doing, but let's just say I'm on a team. LOL. But anyways, want some Strike Force energy? It's a secret to my success. Hey, have you ever been to Chicks? You should bring some of your friends from ODU. I'll show you how to get froggy. Just kidding. Anyways, want to see my Tacoma?
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
That's why I appreciate Bobby's Honda CRV.
My
Yeah.
CR.
JR, did you guys drive the Red Rocket out here?
Oh yeah, Red Rocket's going strong in California. You should see these people when this thing drives by and drops fucking cumulonimbus clouds of black diesel smoke on them.
Oh, do you roll coal, bro?
Huh?
Do you roll coal?
Oh, I'm rolling. Dude, it's a 99s before all that Obama era fuel bullshit, dude. I'm rolling coal hard.
Just wah, wah, wah. Phew.
Peace out, guys.
Well,
Dude, there's a guy that at my job that put a Peterbilt engine in an F-350.
I don't know what that means.
Like
I
he put
think
like an
it's like one of those
18-wheeler,
big
like,
ass trucks.
yeah, he put like a Mack truck motor engine block
Because
in
I
his
don't know what
fucking
that
350, and it sounds fucking ridiculous.
Can you drive a monster truck on the streets? Like if I ball out, can I like legally drive a monster truck?
Like that's why
Tell
you
me
see
right
a lot
now.
of like lifted trucks that have Carolina plates, because the Virginia's a little tighter on their lift and tire sizes. But, like there's some states that are pretty wide open. Like South Carolina, you see some monster fucking lifts and shit.
Hmm.
And then you see that stupid Carolina squat shit.
Carolina squash shit. All right, boys.
Yeah, like you know when the front end's
I
like
actually have to get
that much
going.
higher.
Bobby, you got to leave.
Yeah, sorry. I wanted to hop on for a little bit and set it up.
Okay, well, thank you very much for hopping on.
No, I'm
Thanks
sorry.
for
I
inviting me.
monopolized the conversation while you were here.
Let's chat this week.
All right, yeah, hit me up later.
All right,
Yeah.
sounds good.
All right, later,
Hey,
buddy.
boys.
All right,
Love you guys.
bye. Love you. Bye. See, isn't it so weird when he says "I love you"?
Yeah, I don't
It's like Bobby, I appreciate you. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy your
like. I
friendship,
do like. But I feel like I
yeah.
show it. I don't have to say it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why are you being gay about it?
Yeah, like, dude, like my dad. When I tell him I love him, he's still like, "What are you fucking? You little gay?"
I don't think I've ever, like, when I was a kid, but I don't think in my adult life I've like my dad has said to me or I've said to my dad. Like, I
Like, do you hug your dad a lot?
no.
Yeah, I like force the hugs on my dad. So like, it's just fun for me.
Yeah.
But if he liked hugging me, I wouldn't like hugging him.
Yeah, you'd have like one of those gay theater dads.
Yeah, like we're like, or like, dude, when like people like, when I have like friends that like text their dad a lot, like they have like a long string of texts, I'm like, that's kind of weird. Like my dad doesn't like, I'll text my dad and he'll respond to it a week later. I'll be like, hey, do you care if I come by, bring the dog by? And then like 2 weeks later, to my Sunday on like a Tuesday, he texts me on like, or I text him on like a Sunday and he'll text me on like a Tuesday and he'll be like, aren't you supposed to be at work? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
You should just keep fucking with him. Be like, nah, I quit. Steph got a promotion. I quit.
I wish. No. I'm always I got him. Yeah. I think it's weird when like dudes don't work.
Have you ever met a dude that's like retired at like 35?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those kinds of guys. Like from the like a lot of them is like from like good investing, but like military contractors and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like what you would call like maybe a mercenary.
Yeah, or they just raided Saddam's palace and got like 100 fucking pounds of gold. and just live off of that.
Okay. So if you raided Saddam's palace and the only way you could get a bar of gold out was to shove it up your ass, do you think you could do it and get out with it?
I mean, how thick is a bar of gold? Are we talking like that?
Like a brick.
Like a brick? Could I get a brick?
But it's got
on my
smooth
bar?
edges.
I would. Okay, first question. If I'm in Iraq or Iran or wherever the fuck he was, then it would be very dry. So I would probably have a dry mouth. So I would probably need a few sticks of gum in order to make enough spit because you can't just dry shove it up there.
If you want it bad enough,
I don't want it that bad.
you can use your shit as lube.
Oh yeah, yeah, true. It's a good point. So
Hey,
you're
did
saying
you ever
poop in my hands? Or what if I covered the gold bar in poop? And then when nobody would want to touch it or look at it or anything, and then I could just put it in my bag, and then
and they'd just be like, "Oh, Tyler just got a
Crazy.
shit brick in his
he's
bag."
autistic. It makes sense.
Yeah, did you see? You got
I
a
do.
36.
I do always have my backpack with me.
No, what the fuck was I talking about, dude?
If you were at Saddam's palace and the only
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I could. Oh, I am also coming into a large sum of money.
You should definitely tell a lot of people about that.
Yeah. $758 from the IRS.
Nice.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
Save it.
Stephanie acts like I'm not joking about this. But yeah, it's from my taxes from 2017.
You should buy a sick new CBD bong.
No, I wouldn't know.
You would never.
No.
What about like a 6-footer? That'd be kind of cool.
If we could just leave it at the gym.
Nah, get one of those ones that's got like 4 chambers on it.
Dude, so I was looking at some, and there's some on Tommy Chong's website for like $2,500, and I can't figure out what makes it a $2,500 fucking water pipe.
I don't know. I think you said what, 758? Just get like a $500 piece.
No. No,
You're looking over at worse stuff.
No, I gotta pay rent, doggy.
True.
But no. So other than that, how was Open Mat today? You guys get some hard training in?
Yeah, it was good. So we've been having I've mentioned this before, but we've been having a large influx of just like yoked dudes in like the morning classes. All of a sudden it's all like, it's not even all team guys either. But so a lot of them came into Open Mat today. It was good. I like rolling with big dudes like that because
Baby, can you give me water? You can put ice in it and then get it from the tap. Thank you.
Connor, don't call her a wench.
I did never do that. I love my girlfriend and I respect her. She wears the pants in this relationship.
She's wearing shorts.
Figuratively. No, dude, we're both pants wearers.
Yeah.
We're a flannel couple.
So going back to the Open Mat, I like rolling with those like 220-pound plus dudes because I like to use it to test out like my defensive butterfly.
Yeah.
And I use it for like back taking like practice too. So it's nice.
Yeah. No, tall guys, I like going against tall. Like everybody always like in wrestling, they were like, oh, the leverages, whatever. I like going against tall guys because I'm always like on the shorter end of my weight class. So like the taller, bigger guys, I always have an easier time with, and like the little like guys like built like me, like little meatball looking motherfuckers at 230.
Just you can't get underhooks on them. They just always around.
Yeah. Like Ben is a harder role for me than like Joe.
Yeah.
Delivery.
Thank you.
Did you see her slip the poison in there? I was watching over your shoulder.
I wish, dude. That would be a nice way to go.
Are
you gonna take him with you? Okay.
But yeah, so we got some good rolls in. I body trying with Caitlin for like 4 minutes. It was fun.
Did you just start like giving her wet willies and shit?
No, she kept trying to like shift to the other side on the body triangle, but I just kept using it as practice to like pummel the underhook on that side.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like, I'll get in positions on people and just hang out just to like get better retention in there.
Yeah. And other than that, this is a pretty good day. If I didn't have to shit my pants an hour into training, it would have been nice. But
Yeah, dude. Why don't you ever give me any of that CBD for my pain management?
Yeah, I got you. I'll send some forward. I'll send some your way.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Also figured out a good way to clean my water pipe.
Oh, really? How'd you do? Or how
You can
how
do it
you
with one
doing?
hand. You put tinfoil in a little plastic bag and you shove it in the downstem hole, and then you take another plastic bag and you cover the top with it, and you rubber band it off, and then you just shake the fuck out of it like that, and all the water stays in, and like you don't have to hold both ends and like slosh it around.
Word. Yeah.
Hard times breeds ingenuity.
All right. Well, we've been going for about an hour. You want to call it here?
Yeah, when you say that, you kind of have to.
Yeah. Sorry.
Because then I'm gonna be like, no, let's keep going, and then the conversation is gonna get awkward, and then nobody can move forward because we're already at that point. Like, I know you don't want to be here, and then like
last week at the end of the episode, you called me out for being passive aggressive, and now I'm going to call you out for being passive aggressive.
I'm not being passive aggressive. I'm just being aggressive.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's easy to do that when you're in a computer screen.
You didn't feed him, right?
No, I did not feed him dinner, baby. I do have to go. I gotta get dinner ready and stuff. Like, I got
Okay.
shit to do.
Well, it was wonderful talking to you.
right.
And Stephanie, have a great night.
I love you. I mean,
Bag.
all right.
All right.
Bye.